Hey guys, happy Mindful Monday. I'm gonna apologize if it's a little loud. I'm actually traveling and it's been interesting finding a place to film. So you might hear a little bit of traffic just out front here on the road that our house is on. Anyways, today I am continuing a topic that we started last week. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Erin Lanahan, and you're watching Erin Lanahan Method TV. This is where you'll find all kinds of inspiration and tools and tips to help you create the life that you want, the love that you want, the body that you want. I am an internationally certified yoga teacher. I am also a spiritual life coach, and I am all about being here to serve you and contribute and make an impact. I've worked with incredible teachers and guides and mentors all over the world to really come up with the tools and the methods that really do work, that really do help us create the life and the love and the health that we want and that we deserve. So that's what I'm here to help you do as well. And today we're continuing the topic from last week. So last week I covered happiness and 3 things that can rob us of it. So if you didn't catch that video, go ahead and have a look back at that video. And this week we're talking about happiness and 3 ways that we can reclaim that happiness. So it's important to start off by defining happiness, and I think as a human being we would probably all have different definitions. If somebody asked us to write them down on a piece of paper, for me happiness means a state of being, a state of acceptance. So accepting what is. We are human beings and we're not meant to experience just one emotion. So we're meant to experience sadness, we're meant to experience frustration and anger and all the things that we experience as human beings. The problem is those things tend to control how we feel about life, or how we feel about ourselves, or how we feel about our relationships, or how we feel about our careers, and to our own detriment. So they begin to create a level of suffering that is unnecessary. So for me, happiness is maintaining a state of acceptance with what is, so that we can return to that higher frequency, that higher vibration that is required to continue to forge ahead, to continue to move towards our dreams. Because otherwise we can be derailed. We can be derailed by those other feelings if we become too attached to them, or we start to allow them to paint a picture of us or our lives. So 3 ways to reclaim our happiness when we have lost it. The number one thing we'll talk about today is to just notice. So awareness is key. Awareness is key in any form of transformation. Anytime you're going to make a big shift or a little shift, a big change or a little change, it always starts with awareness. So just notice, just noticing how you're feeling in each and every moment. And I like to think of this as a practice. So every day we wake up, we notice, how do I move through the day? How am I feeling in this moment? Is this what I'm wanting to create? Is this a feeling that I'd like to create more of? Or is this a feeling that maybe isn't serving me, maybe is derailing me, or possibly isn't nourishing or nurturing me or my relationships, right? Or my career. So just notice, that's number 1. Number 2 is intention and attention. So once we notice, once we become clear of what we're experiencing in the moment, we can also become clear or aware of what we want to experience in the moment. So what is the experience that we're wanting to have? I hear a lot of my clients talk about, especially mothers, just wanting to be more present with their children. So just almost feeling robbed at the end of the day, that they had this whole day and all these things happened, but they didn't really, there was no joy. They didn't find joy or fulfillment in any of the moments that they had with their kids or their families, because they were so busy thinking about this or that or the other thing, or being afraid that this wasn't going to get done, or feeling, like they were challenged to nurture their families and to take care of themselves at the same time. so that at the end of the day, they feel robbed. Their happiness is robbed. So once we notice what we're feeling in the moment, once we become aware that maybe it's not totally in alignment with what it is we're wanting to create, then we become aware of and we make a choice about what we do want to experience. So we set an intention. My intention today is to experience peace in everything that I do and everywhere that I go, everything that I see, or beauty or freedom, right? Just starting with that, a very simple practice. What is it that you're wanting to experience more of? Notice where you see it. Where do you see it in your partner? Where do you see it when you look out the window? Where do you see it in your children? Where do you see it in yourself? Again, this is going to have to be a practice. We're going to have to practice seeing what we want and cultivating that experience and that feeling within ourselves. So we have to take responsibility of that. So that's the second one, is cultivating that through intention and attention, and then not to forget that changing our state physiologically is also very important. And sometimes the quickest way to change the way that we're feeling is to change how our bodies are being. So changing our state physiologically, getting up, doing something different, and of course, this is the action piece. This is the piece around just doing something that matches up with whatever it is you're wanting to create more of. So if this is wanting to create more love and intimacy in your relationship, noticing that, cultivating that feeling by seeing where that is for you, seeing those moments of that, and then taking an action, maybe something very, very small, about how to create more of that in your life. And then the third one is to embody. So how do we embody? First, we have to get clear about what we're experiencing in the moment. Is it or is it not in alignment with whatever we're wanting to feel more of? Then we take responsibility for that, and we change that through our intention and our attention. We start to focus more on where we're seeing what we want. We start to get more clear about what it is we're wanting to experience more of, so that we begin to embody this. But part of embodiment is also surrendering. So letting go of what things look like. So if your universe is a friendly universe, and this is actually a question that I have for you, are you living in a universe that you really truly believe is friendly? Or are you living in a universe that you truly believe is a punishing universe, or that doesn't have your back? So when we live in a universe that we believe has our back, or that is a friendly universe, we're able to let go to a degree that we're unable to let go otherwise. So we can set an intention, we can start to bring our attention to it, and then we can trust, we can surrender that the universe has got our back. So now we don't have to be micromanaging and controlling and manipulating as things are happening. We can just let them unfold, right? We don't have to live in fear, like, oh no, I've set this intention and I'm putting my attention on it, but what if it doesn't happen? Because again, that is going to rob us of our happiness, right? So in those moments, I've set my intention, I'm bringing my attention to that, right? Physiologically, I'm noticing what I'm wanting, I'm taking those actions, I'm cultivating that feeling within myself, I'm embodying that feeling now because I'm more clear about what it feels like to be peaceful, I'm more clear about what it feels like to feel beautiful, I'm more clear about what it feels like to have deeper intimacy, and I continue to take action in that direction, and I trust and I let go because I believe that the universe has got my back and that I am already on my way, it's already done, and so it is. So my questions for you guys today is, what would you like to create more of in your life? So when you start to notice and you begin to make noticing a practice in your life, what are you noticing? Oh, I'm noticing that I'm focused so much on what I don't have in my life. And this isn't about judging ourselves or beating ourselves up for it. It's just about bringing this awareness in, this practice into our lives, noticing. So what do you notice, right? And what makes you feel really good? What are the things that make you feel beautiful? What are the things that give you a sense of freedom and peace in your life? What are the things that create that deeper sense of intimacy in your relationships? And what are the things about your career that open your heart and give you this inspired way of being in the world because you so much want to contribute and share your gifts and your talents? What are those things? And when you change your physiology, how does that look when you change your physiology? What actions do you take? And if you live in a friendly universe, what shifts or changes within you to know that you live in a friendly universe, to know that you don't have to do it all yourself? What shifts or changes inside of you? What shifts and changes all around you? I really want to hear. And if you like this video, please leave a comment below. If there's anything you feel that I left out that I could cover in another video, please share those comments as well. Everything you guys say, all the feedback that you give means so much to me and really, really helps me continue to do what I do. It really, really feeds me and fuels me. So I appreciate your comments and your feedback and your questions, and just knowing that you're here with me is amazing. If you like this channel, please subscribe and we can hang out every single week. And I think that's about a wrap for today. Like I said, if you like this video, share it with a friend. Thank you so much for visiting Erin Lanahan Method, and I will see you next week. Love, 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 and namaste. Bye-bye.